Episode of Civilization Restarts. This one, you need to. Alright, so today we are actually going to begin over in Europe, where the Mamluks, riding out of power at a rapid pace, actually signed a defensive pact with the Iberians against exclusively the Romans and the Red Team. Now, the Red Team is a threat to the Mamluks, but not as much as the Romans. Now, I haven't really covered this before, but I'm going to. This is a new thing, rather new thing. The Romans are looking a little bit more wanting to grab up Greece and all the kingdoms around it, which is starting to scare the Mamluks a little bit. And then, well, the Red Team is a principal enemy of the Mamluks, since they they really want the Sinai back. Like, they want the Sinai under their control. They don't care about Carthage lands that much, but the Sinai they want under their control. Whoever controls the Sinai controls all the economies in the Mediterranean. Almost all the economies. Obviously, Crimea is an exception because Crimea has trade relations with basically everyone in the old world, I guess. Yeah, in the world. This is the Asian world. So like, yeah, East Asia minus East Asia, they have trade relations with everybody. So yeah, it's signed, and the Red Team responds rather aggressively. They quickly launch round 2 of their invasion because remember, this was a truce, not a peace treaty. Now, it's supposed to be for new wars only. Like, the treaty is supposed to be for new wars only. So technically, the Mamluks don't even have to come to their rescue, to the Iberian rescue in this, which is what scares the Iberians because they may just not even have any help. But eventually, when the Romans declare um, war on Iberia as well, due to disputes over who should get this region, they kind of like team up with the Red Team, which gives the Mamluks a very good thing, and they launch an invasion of the Sinai. Now, quickly, the invasion of the Sinai goes pretty smoothly. They actually capture the canal, which the Suez Canal, which is obviously a huge blow. But see, here's the problem now, because now, even though they have this, that doesn't really mean that it's just like a free win for them, because the Red Team, with their hundreds of thousands of troops over here, quickly invades and captures a large amount of territory. That may actually maybe way too big. This amount of territory. Now, this looks rather useless because it's just desert, but it has the king's favorite village, one of the favorite villages of the king. Actually, no, the queen's home village is here. So that diverts a lot of troops away. Up here, obviously, the Romans, they're going to launch their conquest, which is going to be an invasion. Um, Rather slow invasion, but an invasion nonetheless. After the pushback of those troops, a much smaller scale invasion is launched. However, still an invasion. Also, the Red Team agrees not to invade this land and let the Romans do their thing over here, which the Romans appreciate because that means the Red Team will not be getting any of that land in that peace treaty. After capturing all this, they realize this land is kind of useless, because every time they capture something, they're either forced to burn it down because of, well, fighting, or the Mamluks burn it down. So that leads to them like kind of getting this far before realizing, yeah, this is absolutely useless, and so they completely pull out of the war, which is followed by the Mamluk pushing back over here into the Red Team, which is actually really, really bad as they continue their push all the way over here.